Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tapiwa and I'm currently a third-year nursing student living in Poland. And in this video, I'll be continuing with some of the cultural shocks I've experienced whilst living in Poland. If you did enjoy last week's video, or if you didn't see it, which was part 1 of the cultural shocks video, please may you run it back a little bit and then you can come back and watch this one. I don't have much to say in this video, but I do have approximately 10 points. And after this video, this is the last one of the cultural shocks, and also the study abroad series will come to an end after this video. So if you did enjoy it, please continue liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so the first one is that a lot of the stores are closed on Sundays. There are no stores that are open on Sundays except for Żabka. It's a convenience store, but the malls are closed and other stores are closed on Sundays. Then number 2 is that there are designated pathways for cyclists and for pedestrians. Such a huge shocker for me when I started living here, because I could not get the hang of it and I also did not know about it. So many times cyclists would ring their bell on me and I'd be so confused, what's happening, up until someone told me or showed me. I didn't really pay attention to the markings on the ground, I don't know why, but there are markings on the ground that show that a certain part of the sidewalk is for cyclists and a certain part is for pedestrians. It exists. I think I showed it in one of my previous videos, but I'll put it somewhere here again, or I'll put it the video, not sure. Then number 3 is that there is not really a limit on the number of people that can enter the bus. In theory, of course, there's usually stickers in the bus. There's a sticker in the bus that shows the limit or the maximum number of people that can be in the bus. But if bus number 2 comes and it picks up 13 people are getting in the bus and we're all just gonna be cramped. And if the bus is full the time that we get inside, we're all just gonna be cramped in the bus and the bus is gonna keep moving. And also something along those lines that is really nice is that the bus does not wait to get full before it can take off. That is amazing. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. Where I'm from, the bus has to be full first for it to take off. Yeah. The next one is that there are no taxis, there are no minivans, and there are no combis. I'll put a picture of what I mean. Back home, we have something that looks like this, what I'm going to display on the screen, and that's what usually transports us from certain areas. But here in Poland, no, we use the bus. There are Ubers and there are Bolts and meter taxis. And the next one is that the ring is not placed on the left-hand side, it's placed on the right-hand side. Interesting. Then number 7 is that the winters are extremely cold. This past winter was cold. I was so cold. I've never experienced such. It was so cold. There was a day where I went outside on a Saturday and it was minus 14 degrees. It was cold. I was cold. I think I'd never been that cold in my life. It was so bad. I am so tiny. This is my arm, literally. This is my arm. That's how tiny I am. And it was cold. I literally have no meat on my hand. None whatsoever. None. So you can imagine the rest of my body. I'm literally tiny. And I was frozen. I was frozen this winter. It was so cold. It really does get so cold in the winter. And in the winter, it gets dark around 3 p.m. That's the time that it gets really dark. There are not many hours in the day in the winter because your day could start at, for example, let's say 7, and by 3 p.m. it's already dark. And it took me a while to understand that the day is not over. You just have to continue with your day. It's just dark, but there's, you've got to continue. You've got to keep pushing. And in the summer, the sun sets around 9, 10 p.m., which is great. Polish cuisine contains a lot of potatoes and cabbage. I thought, as someone who's African, we eat a lot of potatoes, but no. Polish people eat potatoes. They eat potatoes. They eat potatoes and cabbage. So the next one is that a lot of high schools don't have high school names. They use a numerical system. So in my area, we have a school that is numbered 8. But I don't know how then they would say it. Like, there is school number 8. I go to school number 8. Yeah, I go to school number 8. Okay. Number 10, huge shocker, is that in a lot of the Polish houses, they don't have windows in the bathroom. They have these ventilation fans, which was really shocking to me in the beginning. Really shocking in the toilet. And thank you so much for watching the video up until this point. If you really enjoyed this video, please leave a comment in the comment section and like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.